Hey.
Yo.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Tuesday Night Football Show. We're back. It's your boy Angel, your boy Caleb.
Yes, sir.
And we got a special guest for you today, but we'll introduce him in a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's a long time coming. But Caleb, how's your week been, brother?
Bro, I've had a little bit of a weird week. I mean, with work, it's been a little crazy. They're sending us because we got the Cowboys coming into town this week.
Oh yeah.
So we're prepping. They sent us 12 boxes of shit yesterday.
The Cowboys stuff?
Just Cowboys, Lakers, Raiders, literally everything. Just jerseys, t-shirts,
gonna
hoodies,
sell out,
everything.
though.
It's gonna be crazy, yeah. Luckily, I'm off this weekend, so I'm gonna deal with it. But because I got a buddy coming into town, so that'll be fun.
Okay.
But I ended up, I needed to trade in my phone this week, so I did that.
Hey, hold on.
But we're gonna talk about more of that later. We're gonna talk about
we're leaving that story for the last.
So we'll talk about more of that later. But Angel, what about you? How you been?
Man, I'm moving. So if you know Las Vegas, I'm moving to Henderson.
Yep.
So that's basically the other side of the world. It's been rough, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It has sucked, but it's also been a blessing because we moved into a little bigger spot. I'm good. I'm here. I know I wasn't here last week. Caleb, you held it down like the champion that you are.
Yes, sir.
I told you guys, we gonna be here every week. So
we got you.
We here. We finishing out this season strong.
Absolutely.
But with that being said, you have heard this guy's name for the past 2 seasons. We have talked about him. You ain't never seen him because he don't show up. But today, the myth, the legend, Chris, how you doing, brother?
What is going on?
In the building. How's your week been?
Oh, man. It has been a long week. It's been interesting. I'm in retail, as you guys know, so Veterans Day weekend.
Ooh, I don't miss those days.
A lot of long hours, 50+ hours.
Damn, it's only Tuesday.
You know I'm talking about, Caleb. But
I do.
Finally got an off day. It was a rough football week, so
came to bless us.
I wanted to come talk some football shit. It's been a long time coming, like Angel said. It's been some seasons. I do show up, I just got a lot of shit going on, man.
Yup.
He does. He shows up. He got a lot of shit going on.
He showed up in the group chat, just not in studio.
Oh, the group chat gets real.
The group chat gets crazy.
Shout out to the Big Money League. We see y'all.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Lord. Damn,
That's
got
the
a
boys.
shout out and
That's the
everything.
boys.
The boys got a shout out. Okay. With that being said, let's get to the breaking news. Caleb, what you got for us?
Breaking news, a couple of big things. Yesterday, Brian Daboll, head coach of the New York Football Giants, is out. Gone.
Sorry, Todd.
Which is crazy because honestly, he's not the problem in New York. There's so many more issues with New York than Brian Daboll.
Is that GM still there?
I was going to say the same thing. They fired him and kept the GM?
Yes, and they said that the next head coach is going to be his decision.
The GM that didn't want Saquon?
The GM that didn't want Dart.
The GM,
the GM that didn't want Saquon for Danny Dimes.
Yep.
And then let go of Danny Dimes.
and now he's balling.
And now both them boys are balling.
Right.
The guy that basically left up the decision for Jackson Dart up to Brian Daboll.
So who's the intern?
It's going to be their OC. Their OC is the interim head coach. I forget. Mike Kafka, I think is what his name is. And yeah, no, Brian Daboll, he's had a rocky, tenure there in New York. He overachieved in his first year, making the playoffs and winning that football game over the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh yeah, Chris is a Vikings fan. We're gonna get into all of that today.
Yeah,
y'all see it.
All of that,
and it's just been a rocky tenure since then. Danny Dimes has kind of been back and forth with it, but I don't think he was the main problem there. That offensive line has been just shoddy. Obviously, a lot of injuries over the last couple years. I don't think he's the problem.
You know what I can't believe? I can't believe they got through the trade deadline and kept Jameis and Russell.
Right, that's the big thing. Yeah, none of these teams that might need a quarterback. Like honestly, right now Arizona's kind of in need of a quarterback. Like none of these guys made trades.
Well, hey man, I guess that's what happens.
Yeah, but one more, we've had a couple. Jair Alexander, just traded from the Ravens to the Eagles after being cut by the Packers and signing with the Ravens. Maybe retiring from football.
Wait, who else did that this year? Somebody else did that this year, like signed to a new team. Oh, Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper did that too. and Zadarius Smith kind of did that too with the Eagles. He played there for a few weeks and was like, I'm good.
He did do that. Jair Alexander's a bum though. I'm a Viking fan, so he's a bum. He's a bum.
That's crazy. I mean, he locked up all your boys for however many years there, but he's a bum.
That's Jordan Addison's little son there.
I guess so. Then what? He's Jetta's dad. Is that what the deal is? He locks up Jetta's every damn time.
But every time we play the Packers, it's a dub. Well, it's a split. I'll give them that.
It's a split.
I'll give them that.
Divisional games are always rough, but
we're already talking too much Minnesota shit already.
Yeah, but no,
you knew it was coming.
Jair, I mean, he's dealt with a lot of injuries over the last couple of years, so he's taken some time to himself to kind of step away from the team and just kind of focus on his mental and his physical and get right. Potentially come back later in the year, if not, next year.
We're already through the halfway point.
Well, he can come back come playoffs. We don't know. He might, but honestly, he's probably not going to suit up for the Eagles. He didn't suit up for the Eagles heading into this week because they wanted to kind of rest him and get him acclimated to the system a little bit more. And now he's probably never gonna play for the Eagles. So who knows?
Okay.
Who knows what's gonna happen?
We'll see. What else we got?
Man, it's been there's some injuries, but we'll get into that a little bit more later.
Okay, with the injury report. Yep. With the injury report. All right, so that was the breaking news. Let's get into the recap. You guys ready to get into the recap?
Let's get into the recap.
Talk some football?
Let's get into the recap. We love talking football. That's why we here, ain't it?
Well, that's why I showed up. Let's talk about the Thursday night game. It was Denver versus the Las Vegas Raiders, and it was pure trash.
That might be one of the worst.
Actually, I can't say it was pure trash. I mean, it was more of like a defensive game, but the offenses sucked too. So
yeah, it was bad.
I mean, the Raiders still had a chance to win that game at the end of the game.
Yeah,
true.
But they didn't. So it's like.
But I think that alludes to what Caleb was just saying. That's another division game, man. When it's those division games,
right? They rough.
There's no telling. It doesn't matter what the record is.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And that's in any division. Any division game is like going to be the games of the seison. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like,
that's why we seen a few weeks ago when the Giants, I believe, went into Philly and beat the Eagles.
Yeah. And
smacked them.
You know that couldn't really happen. The next game, let's get into Detroit versus Washington. We really don't have to talk about this.
Let's talk about it.
Well, let's talk about it.
Hey,
let's talk about it. You want to bring up the Washington game? We're going to talk about the Washington game,
smacked us up 44-22.
Yup.
But I'm going to tell you guys this. I'm always going to represent. It doesn't matter. We lose, we lose. I'll see you guys next week. What's happening? Detroit, that was just a revenge game for us whooping on Detroit in the playoffs last season to get into
that was a good
the
game,
NFC Championship game.
Was good.
That's a valid point there, sir.
I'll give them that. And we're down with the injuries, but I'm not even going to talk about the injuries. They beat us. They put it on us.
Yeah, they belt the ass.
Jahmyr Gibbs had another day yet again.
Another day, 142 yards, 2 tutties.
Is he going to be the number 1 back in the league? Or
no, that's Taylor. That's Taylor.
I think not necessarily this year, but I think in the next couple of years, it's going to be a race between him and JT. I think
if JT honestly would have been the running back for the past 3 seasons if he didn't get hurt. If you really think about it.
Oh yeah, he's been putting up numbers.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have got injured, he'd have been the man. Yeah. Okay, speaking of him, let's get into Indy at Atlanta. Another 31-25. Atlanta almost did have a chance. But
one of these foreign games, brother.
Taylor, I think I actually got a clip of this. Taylor had a historic game.
Bro,
where were they? They were
like, how the hell did he get out of that? That's the real question. How did he get out of that? He had 85 people on him.
65-yarder, 69-yarder.
Jonathan Taylor went crazy, man. I was playing against him in fantasy. I woke up at 7 a.m. down 54 points, man.
Right.
It was terrible.
I was about to say, he put like a 60 piece on you.
That one, I believe that was his 83-yard run.
What do you have, like two?
He had 244 yards of rush.
But scrimmage yards, it was like 280 or something like that.
286 was his scrimmage.
Of course,
36 tutties.
Oh, they were in Germany. That's right, they were in Germany.
Yeah, it was on 6 a.m.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Of course, the week he plays me. But good game, JT.
Oh yeah,
he's doing this every week.
I woke up to a text in the group chat, and it was Chris like, everybody's always having their game of the year when they play against me.
I see that too.
Every time, man. The week before that, it was Muffins with Bowers. He put up
45 points.
Man.
Chris can't catch a break, bro. He's got to get the beat down, apparently.
And then, okay, so let's go into Jets versus Cleveland.
I seen the highlights of that, man. The Jets special teams won them the game.
We're going to show a clip on that. I'm telling you, listen. And I know I picked the Jets again.
You did.
I've been rolling with the Jets for like the past 3-4 weeks. 1 week, but they've won. They've been winning.
They've won two of their last like 3 or 4 games.
They've been squeaking by.
Listen, that's all it takes. They can squeak by. I don't care what they do. Oh yeah, man, but they're special teams.
That's because they know that Justin Fields can't move the ball, so like we gotta put everything into the kick return.
I'm just saying, like special teams. Like, look at this.
And Chris, you should be familiar with this guy, Kenny Nwanwu.
I was so mad when we let him go, man. But he's technically a running back, and we always have like 4 or 5 running backs. But I'm glad he's still making plays. Like,
still in the league, doing his thing
all the time, bro.
Still in the league, doing his thing.
He was good for the Vikes. He had some returns for us.
Oh yeah, he had like 3 or 4 that year for you guys.
Definitely.
I think. Like he was cooking.
And
like,
the crazy thing is, like, the Jets are really just squeaking by. They're squeaking by.
It's always like a 1 score,
like
close.
And it sucks too because the Browns are kind of like.
I feel bad for him.
Let Shador play.
Oh man.
Honestly, and this is crazy, I don't think they should. Not for the sake of whether it has nothing to do with Shador. I think that roster just has too many problems with it. You'd be throwing him to the Wolves.
You drafted 2 quarterbacks. You're not doing nothing. There's 5.
What are they?
The last 4 games.
2-7.
The last 4 games.
2-7.
2-7. Yeah.
You give Gabriel 1 more game.
Give Shador the last 4.
Yeah, let him play.
I could see that, but I think honestly, if you really think Shador is your quarterback of the future, if you really do, you hold him for the rest of the year. You let him and Gabriel battle out in the offseason for that spot next year.
Now let me ask you, Caleb, since you're the stat guy.
Okay.
Is Watson on pace to come back?
Yes.
He would be coming. Yes, it would be a spot. Granted, I don't think he's really going to be. I don't think he's a quarterback for the Browns.
Yeah, he's not. So
they paid him.
He is. I know for a fact he's training to come back.
Yes,
but bro, he's
not with the Browns.
He's not with the Browns. No. They're basically just paying him.
Talk about a heist.
Quite literally, dude, the Texans robbed the hell out of him, bro, because they turned those picks essentially into C.J. Stroud and Will Anderson and some extra pieces, is what they essentially turned those picks into, which is crazy. Robbery. It's highway robbery. But no, Cleveland, I mean, they're going to have a weird quarterback situation again this upcoming offseason between Shador, between Dylan Gabriel, Deshaun Watson, if he comes back and looks decent in reps in camp and stuff. I don't really know what we're going to see.
I feel like after all that money, they would at least let him come to training camp. Like,
yeah, because they paid him like $50 million. They have to.
They're gonna act like he's in the mix. You gotta act like he's in the mix. I mean, they paying him a bag. So
I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
What makes you guys think that Browns think Shadur's a quarterback of the future? They drafted him after Gabriel. They had another quarterback. I don't think they care about him. They don't need to split time with him. We wouldn't be saying this about any other third string quarterback. Like, oh, you guys have to take out your starter right now and put him in. It's just because of the name. And he obviously hasn't impressed in practice. If he did, he'd be starting. He didn't impress that much in training camp. If he did, he'd be starting.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
So you think there's this big vendetta against Shador Sanders?
No, not at all. But listen to this. Because outsiders outside of the Cleveland organization said that he impressed in training camp. You know, the media, the Cleveland media,
the scouts,
scouts said that he impressed in training camp. How is this guy not getting reps? How is this guy not getting reps? He impressed. Dylan Gabriel can't even see over the line. How is this guy going to be in the mix? How do you now, if you honestly think that Dylan Gabriel is better than Shador Sanders,
not.
Now, if you take away the name, look at the college stats. The college stats alone should tell you that. Like, if Sanders didn't have the name, his stats say enough.
That he was at least a solid college quarterback.
I don't even think it's the name. I think it's the fact with anybody, with any one of our teams, you drafted 2 quarterbacks. So why did you waste a draft pick on another quarterback? I mean,
especially since you guys are 2-7.
So now you have 2 quarterbacks.
I mean, play him or trade him.
You're the second string quarterback. You don't have to play unless the first string goes out.
That's true. Yes.
Teams don't play the second string quarterback just because the fans want them to.
No, I get that. But when they drafted him,
that's what we should have done.
But when they drafted him, he was the 4th quarterback. They had Kenny Pickett in the mix when they got him.
Yeah, they had Kenny Pickett and Joe Flacco, so he was the 4th string.
It was crazy. But even still, despite all that, he has. Not necessarily recently, I don't think, but he has throughout the year and throughout the offseason stuff. He did take first team reps. Not consistently, but sporadically he's taken first team reps. He was on the scout team for a little bit, obviously, because at the beginning he was at the bottom of that depth chart. But even despite all that, he was cooking. I mean, he was putting up in in the offseason, he had some of the best, if not the best.
We all saw him in
practice.
we all saw him in preseason.
He looked. I mean, he held onto the ball too long, which is something we knew. But like outside of that, he looked like a not necessarily pro ready, but like he looked good enough to be close.
Honestly, I feel like if Cleveland doesn't give him an opportunity, he's gonna get an NFL opportunity somewhere.
Absolutely, he will.
And then what's gonna happen? He's gonna go somewhere else, rip it up, and then Cleveland's gonna be looking like they're in the same situation they're always in.
Yep.
Like Baker?
Baker Mayfield.
Yep. I could see it. I could see it. But
So,
I mean, we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see how it shakes
Yeah,
out.
we'll see what happens with that. All right, but moving on. So we got Houston versus Jacksonville. Houston won that game 36-27.
Talk about divisional games.
Yeah,
Shit.
they're all close.
Absolutely.
They're all close.
They scored 26 unanswered in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely insane.
Right, what do you say to that?
That's crazy. And here's the thing. I love the Jaguars. I believe in the Jaguars. But like you cannot blow. There's a few teams that did it this week where you blew a double-digit point lead in the fourth quarter.
I think it's time for the Jags to get another quarterback in there in the mix, man.
You don't like Lawrence,
I
Trevor?
mean, he's been there how long? We've seen nothing. It's been all this hype.
I mean,
Yeah, he was supposed to be the prodigal.
and that's a
Hey,
fair
I
point.
ain't gonna
That's
lie.
a
He
fair
was supposed to be
point.
the prodigal son when he came.
They're giving him weapon after weapon. What is?
But to be fair, they were giving him washed Calvin Ridley, kind of washed Christian Kirk. Like they outside of Brian Thomas,
He had Evan Ingram.
he had Evan Ingram, who ended up at the time
Was solid.
Yes, but when he was coming from New York, he was not anything in New York, and then came to Jacksonville and put up solid numbers.
He was solid in Jacksonville.
And they have put him with talent
They've
over the last year.
They've had decent backs. They've had decent backs. I mean, I'm not saying.
I mean, what is he on, Caleb? Year 5, year 6?
this is
this
year
is his 6th
5.
year.
I
Or was it
mean,
6th year?
I mean,
This will be, or I think this is his upcoming because he was drafted 21. So
I mean, yeah.
Maybe. Hey, you heard it here first. Chris said, "Get rid of him."
It's one of those things where I think he can be a good quarterback. I think he's just had absolutely no continuity throughout his career in the NFL. Started out with Urban Meyer as a head coach. That already set you back at least. That year does not count. Like that entire year does not fucking count. I don't care.
Don't get on coach like that, man.
I don't even know if you can call him a coach. If we're gonna be honest, he was a distraction the entire year. That year, he was dancing with random women in the clubs. He was doing all kinds of crazy.
Hey, he was on his off time.
He was pretty entertaining. He was in the media a lot.
Yes, but that's what he was
was.
assaulting his kicker. Like,
Hey, man.
this is crazy.
He was letting them know.
Then
Hey,
they
they
bring
knew-
in Doug Peterson, not a bad head coach, but
Super Bowl winning coach.
yes, but also there's a reason the Eagles let him go. There's a reason the Eagles let him walk. And we kind of saw that with him in Jacksonville. He was just way too conservative. He didn't trust basically anything.
I think he saw something. I think he saw something because I'm with that. I had never even thought about, really letting go of Trevor Lawrence. But if you really think about it, other quarterbacks don't get a 5-year.
I mean, he's been the starter the whole time.
Yeah, they don't get that type of leeway. So who likes Trevor Lawrence in Jacksonville that much where they're giving him that type of...
I believe he's on the waiver wire in the fantasy league.
He is.
Nobody has
He
him.
is.
He is. That might be a sign. That might be part of Chris's waiver wire squad.
Yep.
Who knows?
Dun, dun,
Look at
dun.
him throwing
Maybe.
hints.
Yeah, I mean, Trevor Lawrence, I think he just needs to have some continuity. Maybe heading into next year with Liam Cohen as well. Travis Hunter and everything. Like they've got pieces around him. I think he just might need one more year to
What
start putting it
happened?
together.
What happened to Brian Thomas Jr., man?
I don't know. I'm gonna be completely honest, bro. I
Have
don't
you seen
know.
him? I have no idea.
Yo, we need a missing persons report on Brian Thomas because where he been all year?
Man.
And
Like,
you know what's
for
funny?
real.
Who tried to? And that's funny because I think Chris tried to trade him to me in fantasy today.
I sure did.
He tried to trade him to me. I was like thinking about it when you said it. I was like, wait a minute, this fool tried to trade him to me today.
Yup.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right. So
What do we
moving
got?
on, we got Miami versus Buffalo. Miami
Belt to
took that.
ass.
Miami took that 30-13.
Bro.
Was it all divisional games this week?
Yeah.
Apparently.
I'm just trying to figure out.
What's Miami doing?
Yeah, where did Miami come from to put on? What, or should I say, what's wrong with Buffalo?
Yeah, I think that says more about Buffalo. I mean, they spanked them. They were up 16-0 like the whole first half, right? Like 16-0, 18-0, something like that.
They were whooping them the whole game.
They were up, I think, like 10-0, I think, at half because they only scored 13.
Yeah, the whole game.
But my question at that point is like, yeah, we talk about these divisional games are always tough. Also, playing in Miami is actually kind of tough because of the structure of that stadium and how they've placed it. Because the opposing team's benches, how they've structured the stadium, are inherently hotter. So these guys are sweating. These guys are like in significantly worse conditions than the Miami Dolphins when they're playing in Miami.
So do you think that game was to save McDaniel? Is McDaniel the next coach out? We just got the breaking news about Daboll.
I mean,
know.
Mike, I like Mike McDaniel, but I don't think he's the fit right now in Miami. We might see.
You're just saying that because you think he's going back
No.
to Frisco.
That's what he wants.
No,
That's-
honestly, I'm okay.
Chris, you watch. So
Hey,
hold on, stop
Our
right there.
offense is good, bro. Our
Chris,
offense
you
is good.
watch the show. You see what I deal with these Frisco fools. Everything is we're going back to Frisco. Frisco.
They do go
If
back.
we're gonna be 100% honest,
Here we go.
all of those statements were John.
Oh, you're trying to say you didn't co-sign on those statements?
I was just like, hey, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. I was always kind of like,
Nah, John was just putting up false advertising with pictures of players in Frisco gear that they ain't even on the team.
We've seen a lot of that this year.
Yeah. Yep.
it
well,
was
yeah.
never me. It was
Yo,
never
wow.
me.
Yo,
It was
wow.
never me.
Y'all were supposed to get what Hendrickson and a couple
It was
other
Yeah.
never
people.
me. It was never me.
All right, moving on. So we got New England versus Tampa Bay. New England with the win 28-23.
Good win,
Drizzy
man.
is doing his thing.
Drake May has to
Drizzy
be in that
Drake.
MVP.
Drizzy Drake.
He has to be in that MVP
league
conversation.
MVP.
Now, do you guys give Vrabel Coach of the Year?
Oh, I had him coach of the year at the
Yeah,
beginning
you
of the
did.
year.
He's just Coach of the Year, right?
Absolutely.
I think it's hands down.
I think there's a few guys.
Well, I mean,
He
you
turned
got-
a team that was, what were they last year, Caleb?
they were 4-13.
Come on, man.
They were 4-13.
What are you, Caleb? Oh man,
I know,
4-13.
I know Caleb has the stats.
You know he does. That's the brainiac, bro. You know he got the stats.
But no, Mike Vrabel has to be coach of the year at this point. I mean, he's turned a 4-win team. And granted, they brought in a lot of stuff in the offseason, a lot of defensive pieces.
Did you guys hear the beef? I was watching the Titans owner was blocking all his trade requests. He was trying to get like Arden Key and like Tony Pollard,
crazy.
and the owner was like, "Fuck you, Vrabel. You can't get
That's
none of them."
crazy.
They blocked all.
They
said-
blocked them all.
Yeah, he said,
That's insane, bro.
That's
The
craziness.
fact that Vrabel lived and died in Tennessee. Like, he loved Tennessee. He
Bro.
loved coaching there.
They fired
And
him.
They fired him. I don't even know why, because like even in his last year, yeah, they lost games, but like he honestly wasn't bad.
Bro, how
They
you
made-
fire him and then are bitter?
well, before
Right.
that, they made the man trade away AJ Brown. Before that,
Yeah.
Yep.
they didn't even know about that. So I mean,
Vrabel, I think, wanted to keep him. Yeah, I think he even told that to AJ at one point. Like, he's like, I didn't want to get rid of you.
All right.
craziness.
So let's go. We got Chicago versus the Giants. Chicago with the comeback win. 24 to 20.
24.
24 to 20. Can we say Caleb Williams has arrived?
Hell no.
You just like
Bro.
okay. He's an NFC North bias.
Hell
He
no.
don't. He.
I mean,
Can we say Caleb Williams has arrived? Chris, hey, Quan John, can you mute his mic? Because if he ain't gonna give Caleb no love,
I want to look. He went to USC. You know, I'm a USC guy, but I mean, I think Ben Johnson's definitely helping.
Absolutely.
Definitely helping.
Absolutely.
But has
He's-
he arrived? He might be on the bus still.
you think so?
I don't. I
They
think.
ain't landed.
I think he's like 90% of the way there.
Bro,
I think he is like just on the cusp of becoming a really good NFL quarterback.
think about this. When he first came out, what was the one thing they said he needed? That he needed a Caleb whisperer. He needed somebody that could teach this talented man how to use his talents to the best of his ability.
Yep.
And this year, he's got a Caleb whisperer.
He's a quarterback guy.
You know what I mean? So
He's an offensive guru.
We'll see. I mean, he's improved definitely. I will say
Absolutely,
that. And I want to like Caleb. Like I
No,
said,
you
I'm
don't. Shut up.
a SC guy, man. I want to like him, but
You have like a love-hate relationship with
Yeah,
Caleb
you
because
know-
you love SC, but then
you
it's
know,
like he's a bear. So
I mean,
it's like, but I do believe in Caleb Williams. I think he is going to be a really good, if not a great NFL quarterback. I mean, you kind of see this all the time. We saw it with Justin Fields. We saw it with Mitch Trubisky. You know, they have an NFL head coach their first year. They get fired, bring in a guy in their second year. And whether they improve or not, it's always been stood to reason. But I think Caleb needs one more year with Ben Johnson. I think the offensive line has been kind of, even though they brought in a lot of guys in the offensive
They've been
line this
iffy.
year, they
They've been
really,
iffy.
I think part of it is heading into this, none of them played with each other before.
Right.
None of them. This is a brand new offensive line. And I think part of that also, Drew Dahlman, the center they brought in from the Falcons, has not lived up to the contract. He hasn't.
Okay.
Another heist.
A little bit. Like, he hasn't lived up to the contract. He's letting up a lot.
highway robbery in this piece.
He's letting up a lot of sacks, a lot of pressures, and it's not giving Caleb enough time to really assess the field.
I just like how he's kind of looking through his progressions a lot better.
Yes,
a lot
I can
better.
say that he is.
You know what I mean? He's really looking first, second, If he got to run because there's no third, he'll run. If you got to stay back for a minute to get it back to the first, he's really going through all his progressions a lot better than he was.
Absolutely, yeah, and that is a coaching thing, especially. That is a huge coaching.
Like I said, he needed a Caleb whisperer.
He needs one more year.
All right, so here we go. Dallas versus Minnesota. That's Baltimore. Baltimore. I'm sorry, guys.
Say, when did they play?
Brother can't read. Brother can't read. Brother cannot
Baltimore
read.
versus Minnesota. 27-19 Baltimore. Can we say that Baltimore's was in dire need of Lamar? And now Lamar is back?
Because they were ass when it was Cooper Rush and Tyler Huntley at quarterback.
They were asked that game too. We gave them that game. You guys watched the game.
Here we go.
You watched the game.
Here we go.
I mean, Lamar. He had a good game.
Lamar had a decent game, but they kicked 4 field goals, 5 field goals,
something like that.
It was about 5 field goals. I'll tell you. The offense they threw 2 picks. They had false starts at home. They were just
JJ?
The offense, they had 8 false starts in that game.
8 false starts at home. Are you kidding me? The play calling was very questionable. 3rd and 1 about 4 times. They were passing it. I don't understand. It was a good game. Baltimore held it out, but Vikings gave Baltimore that game.
You think so?
I think that if a lot of those penalties or those interceptions weren't thrown and those turned into field goals, I mean, you see we were in the game the whole game.
So basically, I'm going to look right at my camera and say this.
Oh, okay.
Here he goes.
Basically, what we just heard was a Vikings fan giving you the people of why his team is trash.
The truth, because the Vikings will prevail. Like Caleb just said, it's JJ's 4th start, 5th start? 5th start. Things are coming along. He threw 2 just terrible fade interceptions. I don't know what was going on. It was by far Justin Jefferson's worst game as a Viking. 12 targets, 4 catches. I mean, no help. I mean,
it's rough.
So, I mean, they're going to be.
Hey, you guys still got Thielen, right? Is he doing anything?
He's trying to get incorporated, but honestly, the offense, this questionable play calling. That's what I'm going to keep saying.
So they need a new.
No,
not at all.
Get rid of KOC.
Not at all.
That is a horrible idea.
Not at all. But maybe KOC can give play calling duties, a pass from here to there. He needs to use his OC more.
That's what I'm saying. They need a new OC, or they need to use the OC.
He needs to use his OC more.
I wasn't saying get rid of the coach.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, I was just about to. Y'all didn't even let me finish.
But
I was about to.
We thought that's where you were going.
So they need a new. No.
Because that's where we thought you were going.
But no.
But I think part of the issue is JJ McCarthy is basically a rookie quarterback.
He's a rookie, man.
He's basically a rookie.
And that's what I have all my Viking fellow fans. I'd say I question the durability, man. Last year missed the whole season. This year he's missed 5-6 games.
Well, he was always injured at Michigan.
I see the fight.
Like, he played, but
I don't know why we didn't get somebody like Jameis to back him up.
Yeah, you had Carson Wentz.
I don't know.
Who actually, for 2 games,
Carson played. He just got hurt too.
But on the flip, Baltimore, I see the run coming from Baltimore.
You think so?
The run, Lamar's back. I think Henry's starting to get better. He hasn't fumbled in about 4 or 5 weeks.
Can I say that? Because I just traded for him, bro. Don't put that juju on me, bro.
I traded Derrick Henry today in fantasy, but I was working on some deals, and it's funny because I traded, like a Muffins had posted, I traded for players that I had originally.
He definitely did a 360.
I did.
Because I was part of those trades.
Yeah, I got Jacobs back. I got Waddle back. But it worked out because then they weren't doing what I needed them to do.
Tell them what you gave up.
All I gave up Amon-Ra. Listen.
Yikes.
It's not
Amon-Ra.
yikes. That's what you think.
Amon-Ra's a baller, brother.
Listen,
Yikes.
you think he's a baller until he gives you 18 points.
That's a lot of points. The fuck you talking about?
I think you were just being impatient.
No.
Watch him have 45 this week. We will laugh
I'll be
our
pissed. Oh my
ass
God.
off.
Hey, if he has 45 this week,
He's averaging like 25, bro.
no, he's not.
It's close.
Bro, I've had him. He was averaging 25 before I got him, and then I got him, and he went down to 16.
I think you were impatient.
Bro.
It's part of your whole season,
Even
though.
then,
Maybe.
even if he is only giving up 15, 16 points, that is still a solid game from a receiver.
Not when
That's
you're still
good.
losing, bro. Not when you're still losing.
Is that the panic
I think
alarm?
that's
No,
the rest
I'm
of
not
the
panic
I don't think that's
alarm.
on Amon-Ra. I think that's on the rest of the
That's
roster.
the
I think he's hitting the panic alarm.
that's
Caleb.
it's time to
he
shake
did.
it up alarm. Watch,
So
you'll
the
see.
panic alarm.
Watch. When he
Anyway.
only gets you 12 points this week, who did I trade him to? Earl?
Earl McNasty with his 45th trade of the season.
Man, Earl is on a roll. I think he might have did a trade while we were here right
And
now.
let's check the app. He might
Yeah,
have.
He might have.
check that. I think he might have did a trade. All right, so
do we
let's go. We got the Saints versus Carolina. Saints pulled that off 17-7 with they got shot.
Tyler Shuck.
Tyler Shuck, the 45-year-old rookie.
What you think, Caleb? That's the guy.
No. No. I'm gonna be 100% on. Don't get me wrong. I liked how he looked in college, but I mean, I don't think.
Didn't he play like 20 seasons in college?
And he like 29, 28.
Yeah, he's almost 30.
He's
bro.
I think he's 27 or 26. 20. I think he's 26.
So he should be developed. How much time do we give him?
He's pro ready, but I think the issue
Is
is,
he?
yes,
Terrible.
I
That
didn't
guy.
say he was a great pro quarterback.
Bro.
I think pro ready. I think is a blanket statement.
You know what's so funny is you see these guys, okay, you see some of these rookies play, and you're like, you watch them play and you know they are trash. But then you think, they got drafted. Who was worse than that guy?
But I mean, there's some people that stick around the league for a long time.
Because they're good enough to be there.
that are trash. Like Caleb, like Nick Mullins is still in the league. Come on, Caleb. You know,
Don't you bring that motherfucker. Don't you fucking. Don't you keep that name out your fucking mouth, bro.
Jake Moody's still playing.
Jake Moody's still in the league. Come
y'all
on, Caleb.
love some Jake. Quan John loves Moody. He loves some Jake Moody.
Yeah,
So,
I will never forgive that man for costing me a Super Bowl. I will never
man.
forgive him.
Listen, man, it's all part of it.
If he makes one of those field goals he missed, we
All
win the
right,
fucking
so
Super Bowl.
moving on, let's go. Seattle versus Arizona, 44-22. Seattle,
Dude.
Has
Seattle's
Seattle
fucking here, bro.
arrived? Has
Man.
Seattle arrived?
Seattle has to be one of the Super Bowl favorites right now. I hate to say that. I hate to say
Now,
that.
is it all the offense? Is it all the defense? Is it
It's
the coach?
both.
it's both because their
It's
defense is
everything.
solid. Their
I was gonna say the
linebackers,
defense is pretty crazy.
their linebackers,
That D line.
Tank
Man.
Lawrence with 2 fumble recovery touchdowns in this
Bro.
game.
And have they reincarnated the Legion of Boom?
Yeah,
I-
I'll say yeah.
I'm
I'll say
gonna
yeah.
call honestly. I'm gonna say the Legion of Zoom because they got JSN. No, because they got JSN and Shaheed on offense, and those boys can fly, bro. Those boys can fly.
Seattle's looking pretty good.
Seattle, honestly, is fucking
Dang,
terrifying.
man, Minnesota, y'all gave up. Ooh, y'all suck.
Y'all
bro.
could have had him. You guys had Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold on your team last
Yeah,
year, and
lead.
look what's happening now.
And now y'all rolling with JJ. You know I love JJ, but
JJ's
still,
gonna
I
be
love
good.
JJ.
Don't worry.
yeah,
I
gonna
think he
be.
can. I
Gonna
really do
be.
think he can. But no, Seattle. I mean, they're balling. They're one of the best teams in the NFL right
All
now.
right, let's talk
And,
about this
you know,
real quick. Game of the week: L.A. Rams versus San Francisco.
No, this is no,
buddy.
Here we go.
42-26.
Has Brock Purdy's toe healed yet?
Nah, man.
So
He's still rocking that turf toe.
okay, so
Is it his pinky toe?
Man.
so he's almost there. It looks like he'll play this upcoming week. It looks like he might play this week.
I saw John just traded for him.
Oh yeah, he's ready.
He must be ready.
He's got about 9 49ers on his team.
Aaron,
so.
that trade was horrible. Or
Is he
why
going to
you-
play defense?
I don't know what he's
Because we don't
doing.
need a quarterback. We got a quarterback.
I mean,
Who? Mac Jones.
He's better than Brock.
Mac
That,
Jones.
okay, no,
Who?
no,
He's
better than Brock.
No,
He's better than Brock.
No,
Hold up.
Brock would have.
This
Brock,
is the debate I've been
Brock
waiting
would-
for all
I
year.
love it. Quan comes with the
fucking high?
controversy.
Quan
baby.
Brock would have 12 interceptions by now.
Oh, my Lord.
Bro, I
He
don't know.
throws 3 a game.
Speaking truth.
So Quan has
shit.
apparently been hitting the Mary Jane because ain't no way you just said that.
He throws
Frisco
interceptions
fans-
all the time.
Frisco fans going at it. Let's go.
Hey, Mac Jones was the first round, top 10 pick?
Top
Mac
10.
Jones is definitely way more accurate
What
than
was
Brock.
Purdy?
He
don't
runs
agree.
better. He definitely
Last
runs better.
one drafted.
Brock could run and get out of the pocket a lot
Oh, he's
better.
elusive.
Brock's got wheels, bro.
Yeah.
Mac Jones. I think the biggest.
But his arm goes everywhere.
Mac has been carrying you guys, man.
Bro.
Him and C-Mac, I mean, that's it.
No, I'm
Mac's
gonna
been
get,
good.
I'm gonna get heated. I can't keep talking. I'm gonna get heated. I can't.
Go ahead, you talk all that Viking
bro,
shit. Go ahead.
Hey, Chris trying to get some back to.
Bro,
Come on.
nope. I'm good. Quan, we'll have words later.
Say it now.
You're right. Say it now.
Fuck it. No, Mac Jones is not the fucking quarterback. He's not.
So
He's
if Brock
just
Purdy,
not. Mac
comes
is
in,
limited.
Okay.
and you guys go on a 3-game losing streak,
If Brock is ready, if Brock is healthy, you put him in the fucking game. He is the quarterback.
that's just because they paid him a bag. I don't know why they did
Yeah,
that.
they gave him
I don't know
Ignore the
why
money.
they did that.
Ignore the money. I don't care about the money.
They do.
Money irrelevant. In this aspect right now, I do not care about the
Caleb,
money.
This has been the best day of my life.
He's
right now.
he's emotional about it. I
the
like it.
offense has not been the problem at all. Our offense is fine. We're hurt with receivers and stuff like that.
Yes.
So even with Brock, we saw what he did last year when all of our receivers went away. He gave the ball to the defense.
It wasn't even
Mac's not throwing interceptions.
It wasn't even just the injuries to the receivers. The offensive line last year was also really banged up.
I think
Trent
Mac-
Williams did not look great last year.
I think everybody just likes Mac because he has a little bit of that dog in him. You know, he just the way he's out there playing. Purdy's just hey guys.
Nah, here's the thing. I'm not saying Mac Jones is a bad quarterback. I'm saying Brock is better. I think I would much rather take a healthy, 100% healthy Brock Purdy in this offense right now.
Okay, but
over
you didn't
Mac.
answer Chris's question. What happens if Purdy comes back
And you lose 3 in a row.
and you lose 3 in a row?
Not doing that.
That's not going to happen. Why?
That's not going to happen.
We got an easy
Not gonna
schedule.
happen.
I never said Mac Jones was better for the record, but I mean, hey.
No, you're good. No,
But hey.
this man is over here in the corner.
I just
Him
like
and I
saying
gonna have
Mac
words.
Jones.
Who? This Quan John over here in the corner. We gonna have words.
All right. We'll move on because Caleb almost came out of his shirt. Y'all saw
Hey,
that?
he got real heated about that one. I like it.
Man.
Are the 49ers making the playoffs? I mean,
Honestly, I think with the last few weeks we have, I think we will.
okay.
We will make the playoffs.
with the return of Purdy, return of the Mac?
Yes. Return of Brock.
All right. Caleb said it.
Pearsall's going to be back too.
Pearsall should be back in within the next 2 games. I think.
Is Ayuk playing this season or it's a wrap?
I
No,
don't know.
no.
It's a wrap?
He's not playing this.
It's a wrap.
Probably not, but I mean, I
Is
don't
he
know.
ever going to play for the Niners again?
Oh, that's the
Yes.
question.
That's really
Yes.
the.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
We got Caleb going, baby.
Nobody's trading for him.
Nobody. Here's the thing. We're not giving him up.
They gave him a bag too.
We did. We did. And then 5 minutes later, he tore his ACL, MCL, PCL.
Hey, well, that's the same thing. Kind of what
Everything.
happened with us with Terry. We gave him the bag, and
And
he
then
played
he
a
got hurt.
game and got hurt, and
Right.
missed 4 games, came back, played a game,
Got hurt
played
again.
great,
Got hurt
again. Yeah, these guys know what they're doing.
Man.
All right, so we got Pittsburgh versus the Chargers. Chargers take that 25-10. Well, you were talking about the Chargers earlier, Chris. You were talking about your boy because fantasy.
Yeah, Herbert, man. He's seen. I mean, I don't think I've seen a quarterback just carrying the team. He's getting killed out there, man. Like they have no O-line help. He's lost his left tackle, his right tackle.
Yep.
I mean, his starting running back, his backup running back. He lost Hampton and Najee Harris.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, God damn, get this man
Hey,
some
but
help.
the third string, Vidal,
Come on, Vidal.
whatever, he's doing great.
He's been doing
looking
pretty
good.
good.
He's
Angel
looking
says
good.
that because he just picked him
Yeah,
up
I
on
just picked
fantasy.
him up in fantasy.
But
He's like
he had a good week though.
He's like the third person that has tried to trade me
But-
Vidal after picking him off waivers, bro. Like he's like the third
Bro,
person.
I only try to trade somebody after they have a good game.
But
at
honestly,
least.
I'm frustrated because you guys know I am a Viking fan, but I am from LA. I like the Chargers. That's like my second team. And I feel like if they were healthy, Harbaugh has the formula there.
Oh, he's got
absolutely.
the formula.
He's got a good team there. They just can't.
They
I
ain't
mean, I
healthy.
don't know what's going on.
This
Yeah,
reminds
Joel
me,
Alt-
honestly, of how the Niners were, I want to say last season, where they've obviously got the team.
Yep.
They've
And
got their players.
And
But everybody's hurt.
Herbert's starting to show some swagger. You see, he's at the basketball game. He's at the fucking World Series. He's fucking has his girl on his arm showing out. I mean,
Yeah.
I see Herbert all over. He's starting to take that Mr. LA thing serious. So
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, that gave him the bag.
He's living, bro. He's living. But no, I like the Chargers. I think they can definitely make a run. They're one of the better teams in the AFC, despite all the injuries they have. They're playing great football right now, despite no Rashawn Slater, no Joe, all these injuries they've had on the offensive line
Craziness.
this year. It's been crazy. Yeah. Like it's just.
So what about the Steelers? Let's go to the Steelers.
Yeah, we're about to
Steelers,
talk about.
man.
because I know we got some Steeler fans.
I think here's the thing. The Steelers are the exact same team every year. It does not matter who you put on that football team. They are the exact
Bro,
same team.
but can
Whether
we
it's their
say-
defense playing well or their offense playing well, the other side plays like
Can
garbage.
we say no one expected Aaron Rodgers to play this good?
That we can.
Can we
yes.
agree on that?
Did he play good on Monday Night Football?
He had a rough game. I will give him that. But for most of this year, he's actually played
I
really.
hate you,
He's
Chris.
most of this year he's played good.
Did you guys see that meme of him getting sacked by Bud Dupree? And he's like,
No, I did not.
I'm gonna pull that up for the group chat later. It's like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
meme where he got hit, he got sacked, and he's
Mac Jones would be their quarterback next year.
hey, there we
Who,
go.
Pittsburgh's quarterback?
He's earned.
And they're going to the Super Bowl?
I think he's earned a starting job.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely
He
had
has.
to start job.
He has.
Or maybe
No.
they trade Brock.
No.
Oh.
Stop. Quan, we're not doing. No.
Quan
Quan,
John
no.
says that, and then he looks and starts smiling. He looks a little, he knows.
Quan, you.
Dun dun dun.
No.
All right, so last game. Let's talk about this Monday Night Football game that we were forced to watch last night. If you wanted to watch some football, Philly versus Green Bay, 10-7.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Dude.
Let's talk about. I want to talk about the guy. Well, how much did they pay Michael Parsons?
188 mil.
0 tackles, 0 sacks, 0 pass defended. Like I know this because he was on my fantasy
I'm
team
just
again.
saying.
And like nothing for like 2 games.
Listen.
I think part of it is
He's second on the team in sacks, isn't he?
Yes,
I believe so.
Yeah.
Did Jerry Cook?
Listen, but he's triple teamed and double teamed every play, and that's not even an exaggeration. They
it's
show
literal.
it every play.
Oh, yeah.
He's double
Every
and
play.
triple teamed. So
And it doesn't help that this is one of, if not the best offensive line in the NFL. Like,
I
this is
mean-
a really good offensive line.
The Eagles do have a pretty good
Yeah. They
got
offensive
some
line.
dogs on
you
that
should have
line.
been. I wouldn't even have started him yesterday. That's on you.
Now, Jordan Love, what's going on with him, man? Is he falling off the cliff a little bit?
No, I don't think so.
We're
I
gonna
think
say it was
we're gonna
cold,
see
what?
we're gonna see, week in, week out, these
Does
guys
he
are
have a
gonna
number
play
one receiver?
right.
He lost Tucker Kraft. I think that's going to be the.
That's gonna hurt.
What's the guy? He does have a number one receiver, but he just came back from injury.
Does he?
Matt Golden, I know. I think
Not
is back.
yeah, Golden's
You're
not back
talking
yet.
about Watson. huh?
Watson. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
think-
Christian Watson. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
back.
he's back.
He's not a number one.
He
though.
just got a bunch of guys, man.
he's the number one.
He just got a
He's
bunch
got-
of guys.
Realistically, he's got a bunch of 2s and 3s. Realistically,
They
he's got
should have made a trade. They should have traded for a receiver because
Honestly,
they
you know
could have
what?
got AJ Brown.
You know what?
I promise you, they could have got AJ Brown.
Honestly,
Olave was out there.
they could.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would have liked him to see trade for Jacoby Myers. I think he would have been the best receiver on that team on Sunday. I really like Jacoby Myers. Is
they
is
don't
kind of
have
a
a
dog.
one. That just proves my point
That's
right
what,
there.
no, that's what I said. Yeah, they got a bunch of 2s and 3s. Like Matt Golden, he's going to be a solid receiver. We saw what he did at Texas.
Yeah.
But he's not there yet.
No.
He's not there yet.
All right, so that's the recap, guys. Let's get into injury report.
Bro, we've had some injuries. We got Travis Hunter.
Oh, dun.
Travis Hunter, bro. I feel bad for him. I think it was your defensive or offensive or both rookie of the year pick?
Yeah,
I think
did.
you had him for one or both.
I had him for both.
He tore his
That's out the
LCL.
window.
Yeah, he tore his LCL. He had surgery on it yesterday. He's out for the year.
And the funny
He's
thing
done.
is, even though the name that we shall not say, John,
Johnny Mack.
did call this
he did
in the
say,
preseason. He did call this and say
did.
Hunter was not going to make the full season. But he called it because he thought he was going to get hurt in the game. He got hurt at practice.
Yes.
So
Now, I think part of it too is this is an injury where he honestly might not have, he might have been back this year, but the Jags are being cautious by placing him on IR, by having him get that surgery and be 100% ready for next year and not having to worry this much about this year. And I do appreciate that from the Jags. They're being cautious with their star guy.
I guess.
I appreciate
guess.
that.
What else we got? What else we
Jackson
got?
Dart, quarterback for the New York Giants, leaving early in the game against Chicago with a concussion. He,
His third of the season, right?
I think, is second.
Mm.
I think it's
What
second.
happens? He gets a concussion. They were like, "We're done. Fire the coach."
Didn't Daboll get fined for busting in the blue tent when he had the
Yeah.
concussion?
Oh,
Literally
yeah.
just walking
No,
in
that
there.
was for Scatter. Wasn't that
It was
for-
both. It was both. It was Daboll and Scatterbo literally just walking
Yeah.
into the blue tent. They could have done nothing just for being in there,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Like, I understand.
Well,
you don't
because
want
you're
him,
not allowed. You're not
Yeah,
allowed to
I
go
get
there.
that.
So who's the start? Is it Russell?
It's
Yeah, Russell was the starter.
which is crazy because Jameis is better.
Russell
agree
was the Russell
Jameis
was the
is better.
starter. You
'Cause
feel
that's-
like Jameis isn't better than Russell?
Jameis is better.
I like Russell though.
Nah,
I
Russell.
got faith in Russell.
We seen how he looked at the beginning of the year. We saw how he looked after coming in for Jackson Dart on Sunday. They need to start Jameis. Jameis is going to sling that rock. He's going to give you those points.
They should trade for Russell to go be Sam Darnold's backup.
They can now
bring
because
him back to Seattle.
That would be crazy.
trade deadline's passed, so that ain't going to happen.
Yeah, that would be
But-
crazy. What else we got?
Garrett Wilson re-aggravating his knee injury. He might
man.
not. He's probably not going to play this
He
week.
just didn't want to play.
Just
no
sit
more.
out for the year, man.
Right, for
honestly.
real.
While we're talking about the Jets real quick, I missed it when you said the Colts game. How funny was it that Sauce just got cooked and they gave up 2 first-round draft picks and a player, and then he just got torched by Drake London for like 3 touchdowns?
He was also.
Nah, he wasn't on Drake London the whole time.
to be fair, and I will give him this grace. He was just coming off of concussion protocol heading into that game.
he wasn't on Drake. Look,
There's
I
the
was
one
wa-
touchdown on Drake
and
London
the-
where he fell and just like
Oh, the
slipped.
one he
the
slipped?
meme, yeah, and they're like,
And the
this
long
is
travel.
This is what 2 first-round picks are for.
Between I mean, between coming off of that concussion protocol and the very long flight out to Germany,
Yeah,
I'll give him a little grace.
He was jet lagged. Okay.
I'll give him a little break. I'll give him
Jet-lagged.
I'll give him some grace. I'll give him some time. Devontae Adams, he's got a little oblique injury.
Too much Taco Bell.
Too many Taco Bell commercials.
Too much Taco Bell. That man, how many commercials he do during
He
all
got
of
one
them?
in his house.
He's got
Fuck this guy, man.
he did have a Taco Bell in his house out here. Yeah,
This guy is like,
but no, I mean Devontae Adams, he's got a little oblique injury after coming out of this week, but he might play on Sunday. But I think they're going to be a little bit cautious.
they're probably going to hold him out.
I think they're going to hold him for a week.
That would be smart. He's
But-
getting old.
Yeah, I think they will. A little bit of good news though.
What's up?
Some good news.
Let's hear it.
Joe Burrow is back at practice.
So his turf toe's back.
He's back at practice.
It wasn't his pinky.
He's limited. He's limited at practice, but he's practicing. He's back on the field. He's throwing. He's running. He's doing his things.
I feel bad for
I'm
Flacco,
excited.
man. He's been cooking. Go back to the bench.
I'm not saying like Joe Burrow is not. Joe Burrow is not going to play on Sunday. He's just not.
Oh, no.
It's going to be a few more
He's in
weeks.
the 21-day.
Yes, he's in the practice
window.
Now are the
he's in the
Bengals?
practice
Now are
window.
the Bengals and do they have playoff hope still?
Yeah, they if they can win out some win some more
Listen,
games, they absolutely
I
are.
say they're in the AFC. So
It's tough. It's going to come down to them or the Ravens. That's really what it's going to come down to. It's going to be who's winning more games at the end of the year to take that seventh slot.
no, they're not going to have a chance because the Ravens.
So then
gonna
why
be
not
tough.
just sit Burrow out the whole year then if that's the case?
I think-
You know?
I mean, they opened up the practice window for him, so we'll see how he looks in a
and
couple
really,
weeks. But
if you funny thing, that's not really saying that he's going to play.
no, he's not.
They just opened it up. So
Right. They just going to see where he's at in his rehab and see where he's at now. And in a couple weeks, we'll see if he plays.
You guys know Muffins is smirking while he's watching that segment. Go ahead, Muffins.
go ahead. What you got to
Go ahead and
say?
smile, big dog. Go ahead and smile. But one more, we got Dalton, or actually two more. Dalton Kincaid, tight end for the Buffalo
Tight end for
Bills,
Buffalo.
messed up his hamstring.
Mm.
So now
That's tight end university over
hamstrings are tough though because you really have no idea how long someone is actually going to be out with a hamstring.
Yeah.
He
Kincaid's
could
a-
play on Sunday. He might never play football again. We literally have no idea when it comes to hamstrings.
Kincaid's a native, I believe. I believe he's from Vegas.
I'm not sure. I know he played at Utah,
I think so.
but I don't know. I don't know if
I
he's
want
from
to say
Vegas.
Faith Lutheran, but check me on that. We'll
maybe.
check. We'll check.
We'll fact check on that
But
one.
regardless, Dalton Kincaid, he's a solid young tight end for the Bills. They spent a first round pick on him, and it's just rough to see these young guys get injured. Hopefully, it's not a long term injury, and hopefully he's able to play it. Maybe not this week, but next week. We'll see what happens. But it's always tough. These hamstring injuries, the timetable is completely up in the air. Like I said, they can only take him a couple days, like we saw with Emeka Egbuka earlier this year. He only missed like a few days of practice, played on that Sunday, and granted played through it. Or we've seen players miss 5, 6, 7 games on a hamstring injury. So we really
that's
don't
true.
know what's going to
That's
happen. But last one,
Last
we got
one. Last but not least.
Jackson Powers Johnson, the interior offensive lineman for the Raiders. I didn't see exactly what the injury was, but he was placed on IR. He's out for the year.
He did that on purpose.
What do you mean I did that on purpose?
No, he got hurt on purpose.
No, yeah, he don't wanna play
Oh,
no
okay.
more.
I thought you
play
were
no
talking to me.
more,
I'm like,
bro.
hold on, Mel.
Calm down.
As long
But-
as Gino's in, I don't want to play.
Yeah,
That's
forget this dude.
All the Raider fans feel like that.
But yeah, he got hurt in that loss against the Broncos, and he's going to be out for the year, which is rough because he was actually playing some decent football. He was playing pretty good.
All right, guys. Well, that's the injury report. We're gonna move on real quick. You know what? Let's do waiver wire. And so what we did was, as you guys know, we always do a waiver wire team. We pick our teams. We really go from there. Did Quan John pick a waiver wire team last?
I don't think so.
Okay, he probably didn't pick one this week, but that's
all
okay.
right.
And
That's
why?
all right.
Because our special guest did, and we're gonna start with Chris. Chris, let us know your team. Who's your team?
You're gonna start with me on the waiver wire. Okay.
Yeah, what you got
Leo,
for
I'll
us?
give you the spotlight, big dog.
Let's do it. The waiver wire I was looking at today. There were a few guys on there. I'm doing our league specifically, so
Yeah,
this is going to be biased, but JJ McCarthy's on the waiver wire. So
Okay.
of course we have a divisional game, the Bears. We smacked them week 1. I think I beat you that week. So
Wow, that was unnecessary.
I just wanted to remind you. But
unnecessary.
JJ McCarthy, I think he's going to continue to improve. He actually had a decent game last week if he didn't throw those 2 just retarded interceptions that were just go balls,
bad.
just go balls to nobody.
I mean, he's a rookie basically.
Okay, so that's your quarterback.
So that's the quarterback.
Who's your running back?
When I was looking at the waiver wire on the running back, there was really slim pickings out there. Our league is very running back dominant. But I did see a few guys out there, and I was gonna go with Pollard because I
Tony
think
Pollard.
I think Tony Pollard. I think the Titans. I think they're fighting. You know, I think Cam Warder's getting into his groove.
Okay.
And I think that you know,
Okay.
he needs one of those running backs, you know, to do something for him. So
Okay, we'll see.
he looks like the best available out there. Now, receiver, I was really torn. There's not a whole lot, you know, it's slim pickings out there.
Really a whole lot of
It's
receivers.
slim pickings out there. I wanted to go with one of your guys, Judy, who I remember you had all year.
Whoa.
But I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I know you remember. But I don't believe in Dylan Gabriel. I don't think you can get him the ball, so I'm not going to go with him. I'm not going to go with him. I'm going to go with the other guy who keeps good on the waiver wire, Mr. Booty.
Okay, from
Because he has
New England,
he has Drizzy Drake over there. You know,
Drizzy.
Drizzy Drake is cooking.
That's a good one. I'll give you that.
That's going to be my guy for the waiver wire this week. And then on the tight end, there's really not a lot out there either. But one guy I've seen out there that, you know, always does some things. You mentioned him earlier. I'm going to go Evan Ingram.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one.
Because he's always, you know, you just can't play him every week. He's one of those guys. You know? When you play him every week,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But, you know.
You got to pick your spots with him.
So check your waiver wires. That's what's on our waiver wire.
Okay. So that's what you got. You want me to go or you go? All right, I'll go. So let me tell you who I got this week. So this week, quarterback, I picked Tua Tagovailoa.
Is he going to do it back-to-back or 2 games in a row?
He's going to have a decent game, but, I mean, they play Washington. So in Madrid. So, but he'll have a decent game because our defense is beat up right now.
That was
really bad.
Now, did you pick Tua because you just acquired Jalen Waddle again?
No. That ain't why I picked him. Listen, that's not why I picked him, but I did pick him.
That's exactly why.
All right, and then my running back, I got Kareem Hunt.
Okay.
Kareem Hunt. I feel like Kareem Hunt's had a decent year. He ain't been really getting too much love this season, but he's had a decent year. Wide receiver is funny that you were talking about Judy because I put Jerry Judy.
I knew that's what you were going to go with.
Yeah,
too.
Jerry
That's
Judy.
the boy. That's the guy.
I feel like he's gotten over his drop-itis that he's had. Yeah, he's got over his drop-itis, and I figured like this.
Can Gabriel get it to him?
Gabriel can throw a good 5-yard pass.
He can't see over the line.
he needs one of those little step tools that like kids use to brush their teeth. That's what
He can throw a good 5-10-yard pass.
I was gonna go with that too, but Gabriel's the only reason I had to back away from it.
And then I picked up, spoke about him again, tight end, Evan Ingram. I feel like he's ready to do his thing in Denver. It'll be a good pick.
We'll see.
I normally don't pick up a kicker, but I picked up a kicker this week.
Okay.
I did Carlos Santos from Chicago.
Okay.
He had a good week last week.
Yeah.
He had a good week last week and the week before, actually.
You know, he was on my waiver wire last week too.
See, there you go. And then I flex. I'm doing a flex.
Oh, I didn't do a flex.
And
I mean, no, go ahead.
Jalen Lane is a no-name wide receiver for Washington.
Commander bogus.
Let's get it. You heard it here first, guys.
Let's hear what you got, Caleb. We don't want to hear that Commander bogus.
So for my quarterback this week, I'm taking Bryce Young. Now, there's a gigantic revenge game that's about to take place.
Who are they playing?
They're playing Atlanta. Now, I'm saying this for 2 reasons. First of all, after a rough loss to the Saints this last week, he's going to want to bounce back after that performance last week.
I like Bryce.
The fact they lost to the Saints, though, that should be like enough.
The Saints always have like a decent defense.
Division game.
Division game, exactly. Now, after the rough loss to the Saints and after being smacked around by the Falcons earlier this year, losing 30-0, I think he's going to come out swinging and ready to play. I think he's going to throw absolute bombs all game. And that's where I'm
We'll see what happens.
My running back, Chris ain't going to like this. I'm going to take Kyle Monangai, running back for the Bears.
Listen.
I mean,
but
and
here's
you must not won a lot of points.
Here's where I'm at. Kyle Monangai has kind of not taken over from DeAndre Swift, but in DeAndre Swift's absence has balled out over these last few weeks, putting up 100-yard rushing games, putting up multiple touchdowns in a game. He's absolutely balling out, and I think what's going to happen in this game, I think Caleb Williams, the passing game, is going to struggle a little bit. I think that's going to open up the run game for guys like Monangai and DeAndre Swift if he plays, because I know he was injured last week. But I think Monangai's going to have a nice game this week.
Okay.
I think he had a personal matter last week.
I mean, either way, he didn't play. Now, wide receiver, Chris, I'm actually going to agree with you here. I got Kayshon Boutte. I think, honestly, because when he was coming out of college, there was some, I think there was a couple of stories that came out that kind of like shot his draft stock a little bit.
As they always do.
He realistically could have been a first round receiver coming out of that draft class. And for most of this year, he's been one of Drake May's favorite targets. Granted, this last week, I think he only got one target in this game, but that's partially because Stephon Diggs was popping off, bro.
Balling.
I mean, Stephon Diggs got like 10 targets in that game. It was ridiculous. But I think, coming back to this week, most of this year, Kayshon Boutte, he's been balling. I think we're going to see that return this week.
He's one of those names, man, I see every week. I'm like, do I want to add him? I want to add him.
Man,
Right.
let's
I
see
just
who
don't
adds
got. I
him.
just don't got room for him.
Right.
We'll see.
And tight end, I'm taking a guy. We talked about, the starting tight end getting injured earlier. I'm taking Luke Musgrave, tight end for the Packers. I think in the absence of Tucker Kraft, I think Luke Musgrave, who's honestly a solid tight end in his own
Tucker,
right.
I miss you already.
I think Luke Musgrave is going to ball out this week. I honestly, that's where I'm at. I think he's going to fill in maybe not 100% of what Tucker Kraft was doing. That's why Tucker Kraft was the starter and Musgrave was the second guy.
Was the backup?
That's where I think Luke Musgrave is going to step in quite nicely coming into this game this week. My flex. I can't believe I'm about to say this.
Go ahead and say it, man.
Here we go.
Go ahead and say it.
Bill Krosky Merritt.
Oh, and Gil likes that one.
Let's go, baby.
Is he available? You dropped him,
I
Miguel?
dropped him. I dropped him.
Yeah, so you don't even get to claim
No,
it.
the only reason
You don't even get to claim it, bro.
Listen.
You don't get to claim
That's
it.
hilarious. You
You
guys
don't
heard
get
it
to
first.
claim it. You don't get to claim it.
That's my dog.
They're playing against Miami.
He dropped
Miami,
them.
their run defense is
Hey,
not
I
very
got
good.
Jacobs. I'm not stupid.
For me, the Miami run defense is not a very good run
Not
defense.
at all.
It's
They're
not. Even though
They just traded away Jalen Phillips. Some
Exactly.
holes there.
exactly,
Who balled out?
right? He was playing good this year.
Balled out yesterday, didn't he?
He played pretty good.
He had
for
the
Philly,
game,
yeah.
the game-winning tackle. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't he ball out yesterday?
He been doing it, but
Well, that's what
I
happens.
think Bill on a pretty weak run defense from Miami. I think he could put up maybe not anything crazy, like 10, 12 points. I think
Yeah,
it's
he's just had
a rough
an
year.
off couple weeks for him. That's all.
Yeah. And then kicker, I'm taking Kaimi Fairbairn, kicker for the Texans. He's been putting up points all year. I'm expecting the same thing this
I can't believe he's on the waiver wire. I think he got hurt and somebody dropped him.
Probably
I
muffins.
think that's
No,
what
because
happened.
I had him on mine before.
But he was hurt because there's no way. How was he on the waiver wire?
Because
Sounds
I
like-
picked up someone else
That
instead.
sounds like
but,
a muffins thing.
But
It sounds
regardless,
like it. You're right.
that's where I'm at with
That's
it
just
this
waiver
week.
wire?
That's my waiver wire.
I
All
like
right,
it.
guys.
I like
So
it.
that's our squads. Good job. I personally think I had the best one, but that's just me talking.
You guys know what it is.
Whatever, bro.
Before we get into our trash talk, let's pick our teams. Where are we
Let's
at?
pick our games.
Well, yeah, let's pick our games. Where are we at?
So after a really good week last weekend, Gil, I'm gonna
Thank
give you
you.
some flowers.
Thank you.
For the first time
Don't do
this
that.
year, I'm giving you. Hold on, let me.
do that.
Let me.
very first
For the
time.
very first time this season, and Gail went 3-0 in picks.
Damn.
So all I have to do is not show up.
Damn.
Apparently,
All I have to do
You
is
stay
not
the
show
fucking
up.
home, and you apparently pick
If I
games.
stay home and pick games,
Apparently, that's what happened.
That's what it is.
I like
man.
it.
You
I
went
like
3-0
it.
this last week, and now you're 13-11.
I'm over 500.
You over 500. Look at that.
Hey, can I get some music for that?
Much,
Quan John?
much better than your fantasy.
Give one of those sarcastic. I love Quan. Now,
I'm sick of y'all.
speaking of Quan,
How'd he?
he had
No, Quan John.
Quan John, excuse me. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
get his name right.
Quan John had a rough game this last week.
Of course he did.
He had a little rough week. He went 1-2 in his picks.
Because he sucks.
Do you want to come back?
I'm just saying. I'm going 3-0
but-
if I'm not here.
Even despite that, he tied with you now. 13-11.
Is he really though? Well, that's
I
why he's
mean-
Quan John. You're right. All right.
He
Okay.
tied with you now.
Okay.
Now, for me, I didn't do awful. I went 2-1 this last week. I'm at 17-7 with my game picks.
I ain't do awful. 2-1.
Hey, 2-1 is fine.
All right, whatever.
2-1 's
That's
fine.
last week. Let's talk about
did-
this week.
I did better
Let's
than
get
Quan.
it. Who wants to go first? Quan John, did you pick teams?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Let's go, Quan
John's
John.
still in the mix.
I
Let's
got
go.
all hot takes this
Ooh.
week.
I love to see
Hot
it.
take.
I have
Take
the
alert.
Titans at home over the Texans because Texans are just too up and down, and Titans have to win more than one game this year.
Okay.
okay.
So give me Titans at
That's how I
home.
was feeling about the Jets.
I
Okay.
almost took that game. I almost did.
Okay, go ahead.
What you got?
I got the Lions over the Eagles in Philly,
Ooh,
That's a good one.
that's a fun one. I like that.
and
What do we got?
you know what I got, Lim?
He's gonna take the Niners.
No, I got the Dolphins over the Commanders.
I feel like we need to put like a bet on that game, something else.
I don't care about the Dolphins.
Exactly. He's like, I don't care. I'm just trying to mess with you.
No, I'm not. I think Dolphins coming off a really big win. I think they have some momentum. Washington's very hurt, and give me Dolphins at home.
All right,
Actually, I honestly don't even hate. I don't hate that at all.
It's not. I mean,
Miami is
smart.
guys. No one asked you. No one asked you.
What do you guys think?
I'm just
about
saying
that
they
game?
like to see me. Yes, quite. No, but I do think that's a good pick. I mean, we talked about it earlier. Miami is a tough place to play in because of
they're
the
playing
temperatures.
in Spain.
Yeah,
They're not playing in Miami.
My bad.
Madrid.
They
So-
play in España.
Madrid.
They're playing in Madrid. So,
So even then,
yeah,
out of town
Is
game.
Madrid
Give me
Hurricane.
El Dolphins.
Los Dolphins.
All right, Caleb. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you
Now,
got.
I didn't take anything too crazy this week.
Okay.
But game one, I'm taking. Now I know you've been rocking with this team all year, but I'm taking the Patriots over the Jets.
Can't mess with that. Can't
I mean,
mess
the
with that.
Patriots. Drake May is an MVP candidate. The offense is balling. The defense has been great. The Jets. That's pretty much it.
Hey, they got in Nwangwu.
Hey,
They don't
okay.
kick it to Nwangwu.
They got Kene Nwangwu, and that's it.
Okay.
Especially with Garrett Wilson maybe not playing this week. I'm not feeling confident in the Jets. Another game I'm taking mostly because it's kind of a must-win game for them. I'm taking Baltimore over Cleveland because Baltimore needs to continue to win if they want to make the playoffs this year. And
Right.
it started this last week, but it's going to continue this week. They need, especially in the division, they really need a good division record in a pretty close NFC or AFC North this year. It's pretty close,
Right.
So
It's pretty
the
close.
more divisional games that they can win, the better for them.
Okay, okay.
And then my last pick, I actually talked about this game a little earlier. I am taking the Cowboys to beat the Raiders in Las Vegas.
What?
Yep.
Where's your loyalty?
With the Niners, the fuck. No,
Oh,
but
my
realistically, with the injury to Jackson Powers Johnson and that trade for Quinn Williams that the Cowboys made, I really do
I'm excited
think
to see him play, and I don't even
Me
like Cowboys.
too.
But I
love
watched
Quinnen.
Quinn Williams has got a special on Prime. It's like a whole, you know how they do the little sports and
like the quarterback series. and
yeah, a
stuff,
little
kinda.
documentary on him
Okay.
and all that kind of stuff. I watched it. It was really good.
Yeah.
It lets you kind of know about his college days, his home life, his wife, his baby, all those type of things.
Cute, yeah.
I like. After I watched that, I'm a fan of Quinn Williams. So
I've always liked Quinn Williams. For
I'm
me,
excited to see his play.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, what you got for us?
Let's
you got, big dog?
see. So one of my picks, let's see. I'm going to start off. I'm going to go with the boy, Patty Mahomes,
Okay.
over Denver.
KC over Denver.
Divisional game. But
Chris
KC
loves those divisional games.
But KC's also 5-4, so this is the point of the season.
They gotta-
They need to win.
They're coming off the bye.
Yeah,
What's
they gotta do
What's
something.
Andy Reid's record off of the bye, Caleb? I know you know.
Just hit him with some randoms.
Hey, I'm
Hey, it's
smart,
a
but
pretty-
I'm not
if-
fucking
if-
Google, bro.
If he would have knew that,
I would have said, yeah, it's a pretty good fucking record if you check Andy Reid's record after a bye.
I think he's won 60% of the games at least.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. So that's my first pick. I think the Chiefs got to get it rolling if they're going to make their
Okay.
run. It's the time.
22-4.
ooh,
That's a pretty fucking good record, man.
Like I said, I may be smart, but I'm not Google. Thank you.
Thank you, Quan.
Google Quan.
Thank you for that.
John, let's
my,
go.
My
Google
other
Quan John.
my other game, Caleb
Google
stole
Quan
it.
John.
It was the Cowboys and the Raiders.
Okay.
My son Elijah, he's a Cowboy fan. Shout out Elijah.
shout out Elijah.
So I know he likes the Cowboys, but like you said, they got some new picks. Jerry was aggressive.
He was surprisingly.
He
Right.
got the linebacker from Cincinnati.
Logan Wilson.
I think he's going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Pickens, Dak, they've been cooking all year. CD, they needed help on defense. He addressed it.
He did.
Let's see what happens.
Okay.
And the Raiders, if they keep pulling Geno out there, we're going to pick against them every week.
Right.
I mean, for God's sakes. I mean, we're asking for Kenny Pickett at this point. Like,
Man, and that's bad. Like,
You know it's
for
bad
real.
when Kenny Pickett is the better option.
Asking for Kenny Pickett.
That's
like-
fucking rough, bro.
I just been looking at him like, why won't you just play him? Play him.
Yeah, Pete has that loyalty to Geno. I mean,
He must.
Yeah, and that's what they mean when they say loyal to a fault. Because
Right.
sit his ass down.
right.
All right, what's your last one? What's your
My last pick is biased. You guys were talking all that bear shit. Minnesota goes in there, beats them, divisional. JJ gets back on track. We shut down that hole.
I love
Is
it
this
how
the year?
we were talking all that mess and Chris was talking that mess with us, but at the end, hey, you guys were doing it, not me. He's gonna be back on track and
Who's back on track?
JJ's not back.
It was a rough game.
I think divisional games are always tough, and that's why we saw week 1. I mean, those first 3 quarters were rough.
We did not just beat Detroit the week before that with JJ McCarthy?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
Any given Sunday, bro.
my team, let's get to what's really about to be 3-0. When I heard Caleb pick the New England over the Jets, I'm not going to lie. I had picked the same thing, but then I realized, gotta stay true to it. So I'm going the Jets over New England. Bro. You heard it here. Let's go. Trap game.
Must be a kickoff return.
Let's go. Next game, you guys heard Quan John just trying to be a hater because that's what they do. I'm taking Washington over Miami. Why? Enough said. Then I'm taking
Mariota, baby.
Hawaii boy. Let's go. Let's get it. Then I'm gonna take Tampa Bay over Buffalo. Why? Buffalo.
They just lost to Miami 2 in a row for Buffalo.
2 in a row.
I don't know. I don't
2
know.
in a row.
This could be a get right game for Buffalo.
Nah,
They
I feel
definitely
like
got to get right.
I feel like it's done. All right, so those are our picks for the week. Obviously, we'll come back and you guys will see what we get next week. Before we get into the trash talk segment, I want to thank our special guest, Mr. Chris Silva, for showing up to us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Showing up. It's been a long time coming, man. Hey, appreciate you, brother, for showing up today, having a good time with us.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Of course.
For having that knowledge
Anytime.
that we knew that you had. Just, hanging out, talking football. It's kind of what we do for an hour.
Absolutely. We do a lot of it, as they can tell you. I'll talk a lot of shit in the group chat.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
It's just long time coming.
I was talking to Chris earlier, and I was like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna have Muffins call in." He was like, "Nah, I need Muffins here. I need him. I need to see him face to face so they can see those veins popping."
I mean,
the great face.
I feel like we should do one with every week. We could bring Earl back. We bring Muffins back. I mean, we can get it in. John, if he wants to make an appearance, I mean, we can.
Look at him.
We can make it happen.
Recruiting.
Hey, bring in the boys.
But I was happy to come. It's been a long time coming. I should have came last year, so. I'm glad that my compadres here keep it going every week.
Always, man. We're glad to have you.
So again, thanks, Chris. So trash talk today. This week is sponsored by Caleb.
Talk that shit.
Give it to him.
All right.
Talk that shit.
I talked about this kind of briefly at the beginning of the show. I traded in my phone this week. Well,
show him the
or
phone.
so I fucking thought. Because now I'm not going to name my provider because
AT&T.
I don't want a lawsuit. I don't want a lawsuit.
AT&T.
I'm not saying anything.
Hey, you didn't
I don't
name
want
them.
the lawsuit.
I did. AT&T.
I did not name them. Now, I traded in my phone yesterday.
Damn, just
because
yesterday.
My phone, I don't know why the charging port, it just decided it didn't work. So I'm like, fine. You know what? I knew they were having a promotion, so I went in. I wanted to get, I didn't care if it was the 16 or the 17. I really didn't care. Whatever they had, I was just going to rock with it. And that's fine with me. Now, I go in, do all the stuff, right? Getting it all set up, getting the phone set up and everything. I was told that they didn't have any 17 Pro Maxes. Come to find out, while I'm literally downloading my iCloud onto this 16 Pro, a guy comes in and buys a 17 Pro Max. So there's that.
Damn.
Right.
So they straight lied to you.
Either that or they just forgot what they had in stock. I don't know.
Forget that part.
I don't know. But for me, I'm just like, come on, man.
What you do to these people?
I give them my money, bro. That's really it. Like, that's it. No. So then I go in today, because apparently, for my trade-in and everything, there was some paperwork I needed to fill out that I forgot to fill out, which I don't know why they let me leave in the first place if that's the case, but whatever. And I needed to factory reset my old phone, right? I go in to do that. The lady, that was a different lady that I was dealing with today. She tells me that there are no trade-in promotions on the 16 Pro Max, so I essentially bought a phone for nothing. And I was like, okay, so if that's the case, then I guess I don't have to factory reset my phone. Fine, whatever. And I was like, can I just, trade in my phone, give you back this one since, and do that since there's no trading credit, and just get the 17 Pro Max. Because honestly, I prefer a Max phone because I got big ass hands. This thing, it's tough to hold. I'm not gonna lie, it's too narrow, bro. But it's whatever.
Yeah, they did you dirty, bro.
And then they tell me they want a $55 restocking fee.
Bro, you ain't even have that phone 24 hours.
Right. They want me to pay them to give them back a phone for their screw up.
They're gonna get a free protector or like
they're throwing in some swag at least.
Some AirPods.
I'm gonna go in next week. I'm gonna go back in next week on next Friday when I get paid, and I'm gonna actually do all of this to get this done.
You're gonna pay him?
I'm gonna try and get them to waive that fee because that's BS.
I think you should go to a different location.
Definitely.
I might. I might.
They don't like you up in there, bro.
You know what?
I don't know what you did.
I know because I was overhearing conversation from the person that was working there to one of the other customers. I know where the corporate location is.
That's where you go.
I'm going there.
There you go.
Yeah, go to the corporate location because if you go there and all you gotta do is kind of act up, they'll give you whatever
Be
you
like,
need,
look,
bro.
this is what happened. This is what I want to do.
Tell them I'm
Can
not
you just-
happy.
Like I just want to trade in my phone that I was supposed to do in the first place and just get this shit done because I'm tired of this.
So, life lesson, guys. Don't go nowhere with Caleb. Caleb ain't gonna get shit done. Like, that's
It
crazy.
is not my fault if
That's
it is not my fault if I am ill-informed on the
I'm
situation.
coming back with a ski mask and a bat. Y'all gonna give me this phone for real.
I'm gonna be nice because it's not gonna be the same person. But
All right, guys, that's this week's show. Thank you guys for watching, paying attention. We'll be back next week, same time, same channel, 5:00 p.m. Caleb, Chris, Kwanjan, and Gail. Deuces.
bye.